Hello, 9th class children. I have already explained up to 5.3 exercise, fifth question. This is the sixth question. In sixth question, it is given that if the work done of a body and application of a constant force is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body, express this in the form of an equation in two variables and draw the graph of the same by taking the constant force as 5 units. Also read from the graph the work done when the distance traveled by the body is the question. So here two conditions is given. One is the 2 units and the second one is the 0 units. You see Nana, in this question you say that the work done W and the force is F and distance traveled by the body is D. So here I am taking as a work done is Y and the force has given as a constant force, that is 5 units, and the distance traveled by the body you say as X. You know one physics formula, that is work done is equals to force into distance. Therefore W is equal to F into D. Therefore W is the Y. Therefore Y is equal to 5X is the given equation. This is the equation in two variables. So now here in case 1, 2 units, I mean x is equal to is given as 2 units. So x is equal to, it is given that 2 units. Therefore y is equal to what, Nana? 5 into x, that is equal to 5 into 2, that is equal to 10. So y is equal to 10. Therefore the point is, so x is 2 and y is 10, sorry, 2 comma 10. The case 2, x is equal to is given as 0 units. Therefore y is equal to 5x, that is equal to y is equal to 5 into 0. Then you can say that y is equal to also 0. Therefore the point is 0 comma 0. You say case 3, let x is equal to, you say as 1 unit. Then y is equal to 5x. Therefore y is equal to 5 into 1. Therefore y is equal to 5. Point is 1 comma 5. So now I got 3 points. That is, first point is 2 comma 10, second point is 0 comma 0, and the third point is 1 comma 5. Now you take a graph paper. Say this is the graph, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. On this graph paper you want to draw the linear equation by using these 3 points. You say this is the origin 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On y-axis I can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. The first point is 2 comma 10. This is 2 comma 10 point. And the second point I got 0 comma 0. This is 0 comma 0. And the third point I got 1 comma 5. It will be here. If you take a scale and draw equation is like this. So I already told you how to draw a linear equation in the before question. So this is the equation y is equal to 5x. So by this you can write down the answer when x is equal to 2. When x is equal to 2, then the y value is, when x is equal to, when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 10. And when according to this point, when x is equal to 0, y also equals to 0. If the distance traveled by the thing is 0, the work done also 0. If the force is 5 is the constant, then x is equal to 2, then the work done you will get as 10 units. Here y is equal to 0 units. This is the brief explanation of your question number 4.3. So by watching this video, you can copy the question also. Here I taken the case 3, it is not any given in your textbook, that is x is equal to 1. Why I taken this point means I already explained you want to draw a linear equation, at least you have to take 3 solutions. That's why I taken the case 3, because I need 3 points. By 2 points also you can draw a line. Sometimes it may be wrong. That's why I have taken the third point. So by these 3 points I have drawn the linear equation. So this is the linear equation. You want to draw this linear equation in your graph paper, not in a normal paper. You have to take a graph paper and you draw x-axis and y-axis and you put these 3 points. Don't use this color paper, color pens, and use only pencil. By this graph, you want to write these two conditions. Then that is when x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 10 units. When x is equal to 0 units and y is equal to 0 units, that is the answer for this given question. So I will go for the next one. That is the seventh question. In the seventh question, it is given that two friends. The one friend is Yamini and another friend name is Fatima. Both are collected. These two students of ninth class of a school together collected 100 rupees towards the Prime Minister's Relief Fund to help the earthquake victims. Write a linear equation when the satisfy the data. So here Yamini and Fatima both are two friends and they are collected 100 rupees for the CPM's relief fund. So let amount uh, let amount contributed by Fatima Yamini is equal to, you say, x rupees. Let amount contributed by Fatima, you say, as y. Already in the given question it is given that the both are collected 100 rupees. Therefore you can say x plus y is equal to 100. So this is the required linear equation in two variables. So according to this linear equation, now you want to draw the graph. So for the graph purpose, you want to say take the three solutions. So I am drawing here x and y. For example, you think that amount contributed by Yamini is 20 rupees. Then amount contributed by Fatima, it may be 80 because the sum of these two will be always equals to 100. For example, you say this is 50. For example, the amount contributed by Yamini is 50 rupees. Then amount contributed by Fatima also 50 rupees. If you say this is 40, then it will be 60. So the points are 20 comma 80 and 50 comma 50 and 40 comma 60. So these are the 3 points I got. So now you take a graph paper. You say this is y-axis and this will be x-axis. This is y-axis and this is the origin. Now you tell me, so your graph paper is very small. You can't take the values as 50, 30, 40. So you want to make a scale, different scale. You can take this is 10, this is 20, and you say this is 30 and 40 and 50 and 60, like this. This is also 10, 20, and this is 30 and this is 40, and you say this is 50 and this is 60. Like that you want to write the scale, and afterwards you have to mention on x-axis 1 unit is equal to 10, on y-axis 1 unit is equal to 10. So this is the scale factor you want to mention. So according to the given question, the first solution is 20 comma 80. So this is 70. You can say this is 80. The first point is 20 comma 80. It will be here. The next point is 50 comma 50. It will be here. The last one is 40 comma 60. The 50 comma 50 and 40 comma 60 means it will be in between these two. So if you draw the graph, you will get a like this. So this is x plus y is equal to 100. So this is my linear equation. So by this linear equation, you can find different solutions also. Uh, if I take 60, if the Yamni, yeah, if the amount collected by the Yamni is 40, then it will be equals to the 50. It will be, sorry, if you have collected the 60 rupees, then it will be equals to the 40. So again these two values will be, the sum of these two values will be equals to 100. So which point you can take, then the sum of x plus y is equal to always it is equals to 100. So this is the linear equation for your seventh question, that is x plus y is equal to 0. And these are the three solutions I have taken differently. So by these three solutions, you can draw the graph of that particular question. After watching this video, you can ask some doubts also. If you are not understood, you ask me some doubts. Uh, then I can solve those doubts again, and I will explain those doubts again. The last one, it is very important. So here, in some countries like USA and Canada, the temperature is measured by Fahrenheit. In our India, it is measured by Celsius. But in some countries, as USA and Canada, they will measure the temperature in Fahrenheit. Where is countries like India and it is measured by Celsius. Here is a formula is given in eighth question. That is F is equal to 9 by 5 of C plus 32. So in ninth class, all ninth class students know very well. This is the relation between the Fahrenheit and Celsius degrees of temperature. So by this you want to draw the graph of this one. Then afterwards, some questions is given under that question. So five questions are there. You say F is equal to, if I make it simplification, 9C by 5 plus 32. For example, here I am writing the solution box of this one. You take four solutions, no problem. Draw the first question is the draw the graph of the linear equation by using the Celsius as x-axis and Fahrenheit as y-axis is given. So this question will be changes is equal to Fahrenheit is given as y. So y is equal to 9x by 5 plus 32, because according to the question, Fahrenheit you have to take the y-axis and Celsius you have to take the x-axis. Therefore this one will be changes into y is equal to 9x by 5 plus 32. So you write here x and y. For example, if I take x is equal to 5, what happened you see? If x is equal to 5, so y is equal to case 1, x is equal to 5. So y is equal to 9x 5 by 30 plus 32. So y is equal to 9 into 5 by 5 into 32. So 5 cancel, y is equal to 9 into 32. So y is equal to 9 twos are 9 twos are 18, 9 threes are 27, 28. So 288 degrees of Fahrenheit. So if x is 5 degrees, so this value will be changes into 9 into 32. Therefore, it is equals to 232. So in second question, you see, Nana, if the temperature is 30 degrees, what is the temperature is in Fahrenheit? The second question is, if second question is given that, so x is equal to, I'm sorry, once again I want to check. Here the linear equation, draw the graph as using as the Celsius as the x-axis and the Fahrenheit as the y-axis, no problem. This is the first question answer, y is equal to 9x by 5 plus 32. So the second question is the temperature, means x is equal to is given as 30 degrees. Then you want to find the value of y. So y is equal to, already you know that 9x by 5 plus 32. So y is equal to, it is 9 into 30 by 5 plus 32. So this is 6 are, so y is equal to 9 6 are 50, Mm, sorry, here it is plus nana. This is equals to 41 degrees. I am sorry, I just multiplied. That is 9 plus 32 is 41 degrees. And the x is equal to 30 degrees. It will be 9 6 are 54 plus 32. That is equal to 86 degrees of Fahrenheit. That 30 degrees Celsius is equals to 86 Fahrenheit, and in case 1, 5 degrees of Celsius is equals to 41 degrees of Fahrenheit. So this is 41, and if x is equal to 30, then this value will be 86. So this is the second question answer. And the third question, if you go for the third question, the Fahrenheit value is given. I mean, the temperature is 95 Fahrenheit. So F is equal to 95 degrees of Fahrenheit. Already we said that Y is equal to 95 is given. 95 is given. Then you want to find the value of X. That is equal to, equation is Y is equal to 9X by 5 plus 32. So Y is 95 is equal to 9X by 5 plus 32. So if you'll send 32 to this side, 95 minus 32 is equal to 9x by 5. Next, 95 minus 32, it will be 63 is equal to 9x by 5. Therefore, x is equal to 63 into 5 by 9. 9 ones are 9 sevens are. Therefore, x is equal to 35 degrees of Celsius. So, if y is equal to 95, then x value I got as 35 degrees. I think you understood. In third question, it is given that the Fahrenheit temperature is given that Fahrenheit is equal to 95 degrees of Fahrenheit. Now you want to find the value of x. Then I got the value of x is here. It is 35 degrees of Celsius. So what is the fourth question you see, Nana? If the temperature is 0 Celsius. So in third question, we already got that x is equal to 35 degrees. In fourth question, it is given that if x is equal to 0, is y is equal to 0 is asking. No, y is not equals to 0 because y is equal to 9x by 5 plus 32. Just I substituted here 0 in place of x, then y is equal to, you will get this entire value is 0, y is equal to 32 degrees of Fahrenheit. So 0 degrees Celsius is equal to 32 degrees of Fahrenheit. So this is the fourth question. So 0 degrees Celsius is equals to 32 degrees of Fahrenheit. Is there a temperature which is numerically the same as the both Fahrenheit and Celsius is asking? So we can solve this by using the same formula. So if is there any temperature is asking that the numerically the both Fahrenheit and Celsius, that is nothing but y is equal to x. Is it possible? Is asking. Means the Fahrenheit is equals to x. My formula is y is equal to 9 by 5 of x plus 32. This is my formula. But here according to the question, y and x both are equals. In place of y, I can write x is equal to 9 by 5 of x plus 32. So this will be, if I send 32 this side, minus 32 is equal to 9x by 5, and you go for the cross multiplication, 5 of x minus 32 is equal to 9x by 5. Sorry, no 5, already I sent 5 to this side. 5x minus this will be 0, 15, 60, 160 is equal to 9x. If I bring this one to this side, 1 minute, y is equal to 9 by 5 x plus 32 is the correct formula. 9x by 5 is equal to, if I set this one to minus 32, then if I multiply this 5x, 5x and minus 60 is equal to 9x. So 5x minus 9x is equal to 160. Then it will be minus 4x is equal to 160, and x is equal to 160 by 4 minus 4. So x is equal to minus 40 degrees. So So minus 40 degrees of Celsius is equals to minus 40 degrees of Fahrenheit. So the numerically both are equal. If you check this, if you want to draw the graph, there that the Fahrenheit is equals to Celsius only in this case, Nana, that is 40 degrees of Celsius is equals to 40 degrees of Fahrenheit. This is the solution for the fifth question. This is the solution for the fifth question. Um, so 40 degrees of Celsius is equals to minus 40 degrees of Fahrenheit. So these are the solutions for all 6th, 7th, 8th questions in your NCERT textbook. So in from these three questions you will get one question in your annual exam, Nana. So the eighth question is very important because draw the graph of the linear equation above using the Celsius and the x-axis and the Fahrenheit as a y-axis by using, already I explained, by using these three values 5 comma, the points are 5 comma 41 and the next point is 30 comma 86 and the next one is for 35 comma 95. If you use these 3 points, by using these 3 points you can draw the graph of this equation. So F you want to write it as y and C you want to write it as x because according to the question is given that F is Fahrenheit and x-axis is saying and C is the Celsius that you want to take as x-axis. That's why this equation changes into y is equal to 9x by 5 plus 32. So these are the solutions for these three questions. And if we go for the next question, I will put that in next video. You solve these three questions and you copy these questions in your textbook. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow.
ఇంకా స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు.
చెయ్యి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే అలౌ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది కదా అందరినీ.